Hello everyone, welcome back to Teaching Vacancy Update. In this video, we are going to scan and track the whole syllabus for CUET undergraduate examination for subject code Bachelor of Library Science. So this is the complete syllabus that I have here. So let us read this down, and in the meanwhile, mm, between I'll tell you how to prepare the subject and how to channelize your preparation and basically how to strategize. So this video is all about that. So stay tuned. So here the note is the question paper will have 75 questions. So by now you must be knowing at least this much of detail that 75 questions will be there, and all questions will be based on subject specific knowledge. So here subject is library science. Okay. So all questions are compulsory. The questions will be bilingual, which means Hindi and English both will be printed on the same paper. So here the first topic is English comprehension. In this English comprehension, if you are having a good hold of it, then you will sail through this thing. Otherwise, you need to prepare this one. And for preparing this thing, you can prepare by taking any kind of comprehension that has come over the years in UG examination, preferably by NTA, which is your examination body, I think. No? So this is the syllabus, bifurcation of the syllabus. The first one is English grammar. So it is a very broad term, English grammar, because they haven't specified what grammar, but what part of grammar and which. So this is going to be a very broad term, and that we'll get to know by analyzing the what previous year question papers. Okay, this is going to be our uh, navigating tool. So we'll navigate through PYQs and we'll get to know what all topics and themes are important under the heading of English grammar. Second thing is English usage errors. So basically it is like error finding or replacing the errors with the right ones. Okay. Third one is jumbled para. Jumbled para, you already know. There is a complex statement given, but that statement is divided into four or three parts, and that parts are jumbled. So you have to place them in a right chronology, in a right formation of sentence. Fourth one is a sentence correction. That is very clear. Sentence improvement. If there is a problem, if there is a grammatical error, then you have to correct that statement. Okay. Next one is reading comprehension. Okay. There will be a passage. On the basis of that passage, there will be four or three questions that you have to answer. That is called reading comprehension. Next one is paragraph completion. Okay, so you will have to complete the paragraph that they will give you. Next one is one word substitution. So they'll just ask you the person who uh, spends too much, spends too much. What that person is called? A person who spends very little. So what that person is called? So this is your homework. Just check once because these two are important. So just look once for these words. Like okay, next one is synonyms and antonyms, then idioms and phrases. So only this one was somewhat vague. Otherwise, everything is like very much clear to us. So, but again, as I told you, this PYQ thing is very very important here. It is of vital importance, and not only for this English comprehension, but overall for the overall paper for the examination, the PYQs are very very important. Next thing is Hindi Path Bodhan. Sorry for the wrong pronunciation. But here हिंदी व्याकरण अशुद्ध प्रयोग परिच्छेद का उचित क्रम वाक्य शुद्धि वाक्य परिष्कार पाठ बोधन वाक्य की पूर्णता अनेक शब्द के लिए एक शब्द समानार्थी एवं विलोम मुहावरे एवं कहावतें. So for these two parts, remember number one and this number two, if I call it number two, then for general paper, I think you should have a paper with you. Sorry, not paper, but you should have a book with you. And for this thing, uh, there is no specific book that I can tell you, okay, okay, you can refer this one, because for English comprehension and for Hindi part both and Hindi thing, you can refer to any book which is which has same syllabus, and preferably that would be a book which is of undergraduate students. Okay, so be it a student from commerce background, be it a student from science background, or be it a student from library science background, they all have to prepare for the same thing, this general paper. So any book of that sort will suffice. Okay, next thing is general paper mm, 2. Topic number 2, general knowledge or general awareness. It will consist of literature, history, Indian constitution, personalities, sports, national and international economy, economics, science, politics, legal awareness, trade awareness, geography, culture. So in all these topics, there are these can be classified and divided into two parts. The one part is static part, and the second part is dynamic part. So what do I mean when I say static and dynamic? Static subjects are those in which the general knowledge of that same subject that will be same only throughout the year. For example, history. History is history has a definite syllabus, and over the years, the subject and the syllabus and the knowledge that is there has not been upgraded and has not been modified, right? So overall the subject is same throughout the years. So those subjects are called static subjects. So the first one among them is history, second one is economics, okay, third one is science, fourth one is politics. Politics is also, there are some static part also in politics, like parliamentary system, the constitution, the making of the constitution, the office of president, the office of prime minister. So all the details, their election procedures, and the constitutional bodies like Election Commission of India. So all these bodies and all those things that I just mentioned, they form the part of static portion of this politics subject. And obviously, as I told you, there is another part from this very subject, which is politics. We have current affairs regarding this subject, and that we do in another thing. The legal awareness topic is nothing but the dynamic part of political science wala subject. Okay, so next one is geography, and another one is culture. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are six static subjects, and apart from this, sorry, I'm really very sorry. There is another one subject which is Indian Constitution. So 6 plus 1 becomes a 7 topics are there that are static. Okay, and rest of are of dynamic nature. Okay, so those subjects which are of dynamic nature that you can do from any compilation current affair compilation. So I would suggest you to go online, search any book which has current affairs of past 6 months. So because I have analyzed the paper of last year, and I'll just make you see that paper in this very video. So we'll scan that paper as well. So when I was looking at that paper, then I found that past 6 months current affair is asked in most of the papers. So just go for this compilation, and that will suffice. I think you you should not run for sources. You should always run for revision. You know, there can be only one book, and there can be at least 2 to 3 revision of that book. and that will be sufficient for you to clear the examination. Okay, it is very important rather than having source number one, source number two, and source number three, and then ultimately not being able to even revise for once. So that is a very bad thing. You are not a machine, you are not a robot, you are a human. Limit your sources, limit your choices, limit your options. You have to have only one source, and for that source, you have to have 2 to 3 revision minimum. I'm telling you, it is the bare minimum. Okay, and one source for here, one means one source for current affairs and one source for static part wherever needed. Okay, so static part का current affair static part का book also I'll tell you. Next thing is computer basics. So again, any book or any YouTube video that you can watch, you just complete these topics, have some short notes, and then you are done with this. Next thing is general aptitude and logical reasoning, general aptitude. So again, any YouTube video in which teachers are teaching these topics, you can just complete these topics, and then before exam you have to revise the same thing twice or thrice. So I have met many students who feel that maths subject doesn't need revision, but believe me, maths also needs revision. Whatever questions you have completed, like for example, from the topic simple interest and time on work, you have completed 30 questions. Before exam, you have to revise all these 30 questions. Revision means just write the question and close the book, close your notebook, and then try to do it on your own. Until and unless you are able to do, do that on your own, you are not sorted. So once you are sorted like this, then you are ready for the examination. Same goes for logical reasoning as well. So we have ranking test, linear arrangements, matrix arrangement, sequencing, statement arguments, cause and effect, statements, assumptions, statement and conclusion, numbered cities, blood relation, coding, decoding, inferences, non-verbal reasoning, analogy test, symbol-based problems, direction and distance test, analytical reasoning. So with this, we completed the whole syllabus, we scanned it. So my suggestion to you will be uh, to have C for this thing. For English comprehension and for Hindi comprehension, I already told you go for a book. Any book you should have. Okay, you must have one book. Second thing is for general knowledge and general awareness. So for general knowledge thing, for static part, you should have this. You should have, sorry, I'll change this. You should have Lucent. Lucent is a very good book and it is a one-time investment. Just buy this book. Buy and it will help you throughout your preparation, throughout your study time. Okay, till whatever age you study, it will help you out. It is a very good book. Just buy this one, General Knowledge, Lucent, and buy 2024 edition. Okay, it is not a very expensive book. It is a very good book, and the return on investment is very good. Okay, so for static part, Lucent done. For dynamic part, I told you go for a current affair book. The other day I was checking on Google and I found that PW Physics Wala has some current affair compilation, but that was from January to June. But I was looking for because since your examination is in March, I checked that also. In some websites, they are telling that in second week of March 2025 the exam will be conducted, and on some websites I saw that they are telling even for May also that even 15th post 15th May the examination can be conducted. So being a student, we should always keep in mind the earliest date, and then we'll be able to prepare properly. So for us, the examination month is March. So March, in whichever month is your examination, just skip that month, discount that month, and previous to that month, you should prepare current affairs. So Feb, January, December, November, October, and September. So September to Feb, you should have the whole of current affairs. So obviously we are in December only, and the exam is in March. So obviously the current affair will not be of these many months right now. So what you can do is you can just look for any YouTube videos where people are preparing current affairs on daily basis. Just do this mehnat, okay? Do this hard work. Find such YouTube videos, YouTube teachers who are preparing, who are making students prepare for same CUET thing. And because every CUET student who is going to appear for UG course, they have to study for current affairs, no? So you can also prepare um, under them, like. So I hope you understood what I am trying to say here. So this way you will be sorted with the second topic also, computer basics. As I already told you, any book or any YouTube teacher will help you out. There are many recorded videos on YouTube that you can just check and navigate through your syllabus. You don't have to read the whole thing, you just have to navigate through your topics. Okay, that's it, and you will be sorted. Believe me, these are very small topics, and you will be able to do it within one day, right? Just watch them, make notes, and then revise. That is the whole key. Next thing is the general aptitude and logical reasoning, and then logical reasoning. So for both these topics, you have to prepare first, and then you have to revise. So what is our strategy? Our strategy thus is first to have resources. Okay. For English and Hindi, you have to buy. This is you have to buy. Okay. Next thing, for GK static, you have to buy. And what is that? That is Lucent. Very good book. Okay. Third one is GK current affairs, or you can say GK dynamic. Again, you have choice. You can buy one, or you can watch YouTube. Okay, for this thing. Next is maths part. Not maths, but reasoning, right? So reasoning, I would say watch videos, because if you'll buy book, then the book will not be able to make you understand, okay? But the YouTube teacher will make you understand. So reasoning ke liye you have to watch videos on YouTube. For everything that you do, in one thing I left behind, and that is computer science. Computer science, again, you can just choose between buying a book or watching a video. Okay, so you have around 2.5 months. Okay, because we don't know on which date of March month you will be getting the examination. So around 2.5 months is there, and believe me, this much time is way more than sufficient. It is time is very you have given a lot of time. You have a lot of time. So you can prepare, you just have to channelize your preparation into a right direction. So this is the strategy, and now it is up to you as to how many days you are going to give to this English and Hindi thing, and how many days you will give to static thing, how many days for current affair, how many reasoning thing, and how many for computer thing, and how many for your revision thing. Because without revision, I am telling you today itself, without revision, without having 2, 3 serious revision, you will not clear this exam. Okay, now I'll just let you see one paper. Wait a minute. Yeah, here it is. So, so this paper was conducted on 13th of March 2024. So in this paper, as you can see here, this is the passage, and on the basis of passage, there is this question: which of the following is not a feature of high stimulation? Okay, one question, and again another passage, another question. So as I was telling you that on the basis of one passage, there will be 2, 3 questions. So it is not the case here, because for every question there is altogether a different passage. So your strategy should be uh, to develop your reading skills. Okay, what do I mean when I say reading skills? Reading skills means you should have speed, you should have understanding, and for understanding, you should have the knowledge, sound knowledge of grammar and tenses. Okay, and you should be able to comprehend it. That is why it is called as comprehension. Comprehend means you should read between the lines. Okay, read between the lines means understand the inherent idea given in the statement. Okay, so these are the passages. Next thing we see is GK. Okay, this is the reasoning part. Here it is GK. In which country Mount Kilimanjaro is formed due to volcanic eruption? And believe me, this you will get in Lucent. Geography part, you will get it. Okay. Next thing here is mm, assumption and reasoning, but I'm not able to. Yeah, this is. I think this is a part of economy that you will do from Lucent again. Next thing, first duty to implement PM Vishwakarma Yojana, that you will get in Current Affair magazine. Okay, here it is a part of your basic mathematics, basic numeracy. Virus program, it is your computer subject. This is reasoning. This is your English grammar, antonium. This is your what? Mm, Current affairs. Okay. Next thing is who is the founder of what? Satyashodak Samaj against history, that you will get from Lucent. Maths, current affairs. Okay. This is the science thing, I think. This is computer. Again, this one, the static or current, that will cover in that. Meaning of the envisage. Foresee in mind. Yeah. So this is English part, maths reasoning, worksheet range, computer part. So this way, I just wanted to show you the question paper so that you understand that what kind of question they ask and from where you can find them. You can find these topics and everything. So, as I already told you, the strategy should be very simple. I have given you the broad strategy. Now you have to strategize as to how many months you will devote for for completing your syllabus first, and completing your syllabus once is a key. You have to complete the syllabus once. Completing means जो भी लिखना है, whatever you want to write, whatever you want to note down, you have to have the notebook, you have to have the material, everything you should read once. And secondly, you should have revision. Revision is of utmost importance, so you should revise also on time and with the due, concentration and everything. So this was the thing that I wanted to tell you here in this video. I hope you will study hard, and if there is anything that I have missed, because again I'm also a human and I have tried my best, but I believe and I do consider that there would be something that I have definitely missed. So please, I request you kindly write down the query or anything that I have missed in the comment below, and then I will surely address that thing. And I wish you all the very best for your exam. And if you follow this thing, the strategy that I have told you, you will be able to clear. And one thing that I forgot to tell you, and I just recalled that one, and that is PYQ. This is one PYQ that I am showing you right now. Apart from this, you have to do at least 5 year PYQs. And believe me, that will help you. You know why I say this? Because for every examination, the teacher goes, and if someone will ask me to prepare a paper for B.Lib, then what will I do? I'll take two things. I'll go for syllabus that government has decided, and then I'll go for the previous year question papers. I'll see what my predecessors have done till now. So I'll take lead from there. I'll pick out some topics from paper one. I'll pick out some topics from paper two. I'll pick out from paper three. I'm not telling that I'll pick the same question, but I'll pick the theme. Okay, I'll pick the topic. Okay, and then I'll prepare the question paper. Okay, you understood? I hope so. So do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 PYQs also before going to examination, and for sure you will clear it if you diligently prepare for this examination by having a broad strategy in your mind. Okay, so this was from my side. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye, and prepare for your examination with very, very good, you know, understanding, very much dedication, and you will sail it through. Okay, take care. Bye bye.